So, fans of Has Been Hotel, fans of Hell of a Boss, seems like this might be some good news for the future of both shows. So, I mean, I've already seen it, but I'm going to give myself more time to appreciate. I literally just watched it, so my brain's still kind of processing everything. But it's big news for both for both franchises, and what it could possibly mean for future storytelling, which I think opens up a lot. But we'll get into it.
Is it recording? Oh, okay, it is. Hello there, everyone. It's me, Charlie Morningstar, founder of the Has Been Hotel, which is totally going amazing, by the way. Thank you so much for asking. Anyway, I'm sure you are all aware of the amazing news that we have been greenlit for seasons 3 and 4 of Has Been Hotel.
Hold on a sec. I'm falling!
Oh my gosh. Hi. Hello.
So this right here, you would think that it's just probably a one-off thing. I mean, we have Blitz and Charlie standing in the same place together, which they're from two separate shows. They're taking place in hell. It's the same hell. The place where Blitz is, it's the same hell as Charlie's, but they're just different circles of hell. If you watch Hell of a Boss, you remember the episode with Stolas being on trial. At the very, very, very top of, like, you have all the sins, and you have the top with Lucifer's chair, and it's got the little rubber duck sitting in it. Yes, that Lucifer, Charlie's father, Lucifer. Not only is he of pride, but he's also the ruler of hell. So because he's who he is, he can traverse all the circles of hell. I don't know if Charlie can do the same thing, but considering she's the daughter of, I know Lilith can traverse, Lucifer can traverse them. I don't know about Charlie. I don't know if Charlie's ever been mentioned if she can visit the other rings of hell. But yeah, very same universe. But we've always been told, oh no, you're never gonna really see these two together. It's just gonna be too hard to do. But this is kind of a precursor to things that might possibly be happening in the future.
Are you okay, Mr.
Blitz, the O is silent. So what's all this about,
Well, I was telling everyone about how exciting it is that we're getting more seasons of Has Been Hotel.
Yeah, that's good for you, but that's old news, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Hold on to your little titties, because I'm here to announce that Hell of a Boss is coming to Prime Video, but plot twist, it's also still going to be on YouTube, so bam! You thought the Hash Brown Motel was the only hell show that Daddy Amazon was horny for? Nope! They wanted all this.
Oh my gosh, wow, that is so great. Congratulations. How does that work?
Well, Chalky, I'll tell you.
It's Charlie.
Listen up, Chuckle Fucks. Prime Video's teaming up with Spindle Horse, ooh, that is a good name, to support the making of Hell of a Boss's remaining seasons. Now, I'm talking full fucking episodes, full seasons, the whole shebang. And, oh, the best part is, full creative control remains entirely with this bitch who, I guess she made everything here. She's in charge.
Which also, that's huge. Usually when people go to like a studio to do these things, they lose creative control or they have to give up some control. But no, Viv, full control still. It is her show. These are her shows, her IPs, her creations. So as long as she's remaining as the person who's writing the story and these characters, it sounds like we don't have to really worry about any drop in quality of story or whatever happens usually when someone picks up an IP and franchise where it's like they end up changing characters or the story just goes downhill because they're not so concerned with it or whatever the case is. No, Viv is still 100% in control, which is great. These are her babies, They remain with this bitch right here. So it's good to know that Viv is going to be in charge. So they're not going to make unnecessary changes because they can't. She's the one writing. She's the one dictating what happens. And if they don't like it, Oh well, they have to deal with it because it's hers. She has full creative control.
Not a bitch. Really love her.
Then, after a little bit more than a month or so of being on Prime Video first, the show will release in its entirety, as it always has, on YouTube. So basically, we gotta keep doing what we're doing, but, you know, bigger.
What? That is the best news ever!
And the best part is, now we get to fuck around with you guys from time to time.
Wait, fuck around with who now?
Well, let's see here. Do you know an angle dust or an...
Whoa! Hey, okay, I get it. Don't give everything away. We get it.
You're a fucking fun sucker. Do you know that? I'm a giver, bitch. I'm giving.
And I love that about you, Blitz, really do. But you have to give them something to be surprised by. That's what makes the wait so worth it. Because, as we all know,
Animation takes a long time.
Anyway, we cannot wait to share more of the Helliverse with you all. We hope you enjoy more seasons of Hell of a Boss
And Has Been Hotel
on Prime Video.
Video.
Thank you all so much for getting us here. Really, we could not have done this without you. I'm gonna cry.
Wait, that's it? No, fuck this. Let's end big.
Big? I thought we acted really nicely.
Fuck waiting. Look, we got Moxie and we got Millie and Luna and Solus and whoever the fuck this guy is. Oh, and we got fucking Baguba and the cat. Oh, we're all in the same room. We're having a good time. Oh, we're family now. Plus, we got the freaky red guy that everyone's into.
Yeah, this means a lot. So we were told from a very long time ago that we probably won't be seeing any stories with these two places crossing over. Apparently now we're set up to where we can. I love the fact Husk and we've got Vox and Alistair. I mean, I would love to see Alistair have to interact with Moxie or at least Moxie. That would be hilarious. He would be almost like the Egg Boys, very annoying, and you would see his eye twitch a little bit having to deal with him. Having to watch Vaggie interact with Luna. I think I saw in the comments about Stolas interacting with like Valentino. Just the fact that this is opened up now, almost when a few months ago, I don't know how long ago it was, I said that when it came to the huge battle that we're sure is going to happen with Rue or Eve, who is, I think, the true villain of the entire show. Considering, she's the one who, the originator of sin. I think she's been kind of either chilling out somewhere or in prison somewhere, and she's just gathering souls, and she's probably so powerful that it's going to require all of hell and possibly heaven to work together. Now, God, which we do know exists in this universe, I think Viv is outright said God's not going to make an appearance, because why would he? No matter how powerful Eve got, or Rue, or whatever her name's going to be, God could just step in, snap his fingers, boom, done. But then what would these characters learn? Like Hell of a Boss, Has Been Hotel, it's stories, despite the fact that they're demons, it's a story about friendship and family and putting aside differences and finding common ground with everyone, even if they're different from you. You see in Hell that these people who are demons or Hellspawn or whatever you want to call them, a lot of them are just normal things, just like humans. They just have lives. They have look, Millie's parents, prime example. They're just people. They live lives. They have their jobs that they use to survive and get by. They love her. They have families. If in Hell Has Been Hotel, you see Carmilla. She's got her daughters who she obviously cares about. So these people in Hell are just normal people. They're just trying to survive. So when you take away all the cursing and the crude jokes, when you really look deep into what the story is, it's about coming together. Sorry, I just noticed Fox's face. And of course, we know who he's looking at. He's looking right at Alistair. What now? Oh, Vox, I didn't see you there, old chum. How you been? But yeah, the story is about, togetherness and family and accepting others for who they are and not really judging it. It's like you look at the hotel and, they're all sinners. They're all there for different reasons. But you hear their backstories and you realize they're just normal people who are just, because they're in hell, they're just really fucked up. Some of them want to work through their problems. Like you look at Angel. He's the perfect example. Not the best life when he was alive. And obviously he's not doing so great now that he's in hell. But you see the moments where, hit with him and Husk, where they bonded because they're both fucked up. It's like, we're in hell. No one is any better than the other here. We're all in hell. It sucks for everyone down here. So, but, yeah, being able to see these guys cross over possibly, I mean, it's probably not going to be like an every time. Like, I would like to see it at least once or two times a season. If Has-Been Hotel's got, 4 seasons lined up, once or twice during the season would be really cool. Same thing with Hell of a Boss, because again, it's the very same hell. Lucifer, Charlie's father, sin, deadly sin, the pride. And we know that because in Hell of a Boss, we saw his chair with his little rubber duck in there, sitting on it. So we know it's the very same hell. So being able to see a crossover between these two, Charlie going over to, their neck of hell and seeing maybe Blitz and everyone else coming over to the Has-Been Hotel. I mean, I would Stolas and Angel interacting, or Stolas and Valentino. Perfection. That would be amazing. Again, I would love to see Moxie and Alistair, kind of getting, or not getting along, but or Vaggie and Luna, because they're both almost the same kind of personality. It would just be really cool. It's really cool, and the stories that could be told, setups for possible future stories. I think it's really cool. I think it's really cool what they're doing, and oh yeah.
Wait, Alistair doesn't do well on camera.
Yeah, I had to do that. Alistair, I wouldn't try that, my dear. This face was made for radio. But yeah, I really love what this implies. These are great characters in both shows, and being able to see them interact with one another and have characters play off each other, and it just adds more to that story of togetherness and family and finding common ground and commonality in people who are different. That you're all in hell, whether you're hell spawn, in Hellborn, or a sinner, you're all in hell. You might have someone like Stolas or Stella or whoever, these royal families who think they're better, but truth is you're in hell. Everyone's the same. You're all in hell. But yeah, I love what it implies. I'm really glad that Viv is getting full control of it and not having to hand off some kind of control to someone else. It ensures that the story maintains what we expect from it, consistency, and I'm sure she's had a clear story in her mind for the most part ever since she started, and allowing her to continue with that, because if it was given to someone else or partial control, that might not even happen with the story. It might have to take a different direction than what she envisioned. It'd be like J.R.R. Tolkien or J.K. Rowling. They have these clear images. It's like with J.K. Rowling, she always had like for Snape, she always had this clear vision of what was going to happen to him. And it'd be like, oh, well, if she had like a co-writer, right? And the co-writer's like, no, we're going to change it to this. They would probably change it to something that wasn't as impactful, you know? And it would take away from all that, you know, the emotional prospect of it. So I'm glad she's getting full control still. But yeah, just want to show you guys this. I'm super excited about it because I would love to see some episodes with these two shows crossing over. It'd be like the MCU or something, but better. Which, I mean, the storytelling here is actually kind of a lot better. It really is. It's simple, but it's good because it sets up mysteries. Some of them have been leaked online, like who owns Alistair. Been leaked online. But, But yeah, let me know what characters do you want to see interact the most. Again, I would love to see Moxie and Alistair have to get along, or I would love to see Stolas and Angel. You know, they're both horny as hell. I would love to see that. Luna and Vaggie but yeah. Anyway, that's gonna do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.